Hey guys, I just wanted to show you this bike. It's a Yamaha C3. It's one of my favorite 50cc scooters, and I do like it more than the ruckus. It's pretty styling. I like the looks. A lot of people do not like this style, but I have it here now to do some maintenance. The owner dropped it a few times, and I have to replace the mirrors and then do just a general tune-up. It is a fuel-injected bike. It has kickstart, and it's got drum brakes. So in a way, it is similar to the ruckus, but this Yamaha engine is a lot better. This is all stock, and it's much faster than the ruckus. It feels smoother, and let me just take you around. It's a really, really cool bike. It's got like the headlight very down low. It's cute. You know, it's a nice color too. It's got a lot of plastic, so it's missing like the reflector already from being dropped. And here's something that's kind of interesting about the floor rests. You kind of have, there's this hump in the middle where the filler cap is, which doesn't let you store things. On the ruckus, for example, it is flat, so if you wanted to store things, put a bag here, then put your foot on it, you could actually do that and carry things home. But on the C3, you got this hump, so that kind of limits you on what you can do. So one of the interesting things about this C3 is the very large trunk. But it's kind of deceiving because there's very little space in there. So let me show you. Here is the trunk latch, and it opens sideways like this. And you can see that the space here is kind of shallow. It's not very deep. So you can't really put much stuff on here. Just something to kind of keep in mind. Oh, and here's one mirror. I'll be putting it on there. And yeah, like there's really not much space here. You can't put a full-size helmet on here. So the size is kind of limited. Also here, I believe, is your battery. So let's lock this. And I'll be doing an oil change on it. This scooter is being used in the city, so it doesn't see a lot of miles. And it does have the kickstart. I'm going to check the tires. The tires still have some tread, but they're, yeah, new ones, and it's very low on air. On this side, I'm not sure what happened here. I think it might have had a cover, but... So, you know, it's got some problems, but it's a really great scooter. Really fun to ride. And because it's so smooth, much smoother than the ruckus, it feels like it's faster, and it probably is a little faster. So let me start it up for you. It's fuel injected. It also gets close to 120 miles to the gallon. That's right, 120 miles to the gallon. Starts right up. Yep, this thing just rides really well. It starts right up, and it's very dependable. This is probably my favorite 50cc scooter by far. It's got very quirky looks. It's reliable. It's made by Yamaha, so you know that their engines are really good. Look at that headlight. The odometer and the speedometer cluster are also very nice looking. It also has a nice fuel gauge, so very nice to have. Compared to the ruckus, you get very little. On the ruckus, you basically just get this. No fuel light. Actually, there is a fuel light down here, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of cheap a Honda not to put that on. But when you look at this Honda, the Elite 110, and this is a great scooter, probably one of the most underrated scooters that you can get. This one's got a fuel gauge, it's got the temperature gauge, it's got the turn signals up here, the speedo. It's a really well-made scooter. Alright guys, that was the overview of the Yamaha C3, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.